Again, that facts tell, but stories sell. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a brand owner, we have got to use our story, because it is our story that potential customers connect with, and that's what's going to make them want to spend money with you. It's the story. Now, let me use this interview as an example. We got together, she came in, she had her notebook, and she was taking notes. Well, tell me about how the Confetti Collective came to be. So she's writing notes. I'm telling her, about my family's move from Southern Arizona from Georgia to Southern Arizona, how I got here with my afro, couldn't find any products, no resources, no nothing. So I decided to create something. So we talked about the Confetti Collective and how that came to be. Then I mentioned BYOB, and she said, now tell me again what BYOB stands for. I tell her BYOB stands for Be Your Own Beautiful. It's a statement of self-acceptance and love. I like to think that it speaks to the woman. When people wear their shirts, it's speaking to the wearer, and it's speaking to every person that the wearer comes in contact with. It's a reminder for you, the person that's wearing it, and every woman that sees it, to be your own beautiful. So we start talking about that, and I start telling her, she said, well, how did you come up with this idea? Where did all of this come from? Because again, and then I go into the story. Like I said, as an entrepreneur, we all have a story. The story is the gold. The story is the thing that cannot be duplicated. We see people go out here copying. They can copy your product. They can copy your website. They can copy everything that they see you do, that you put out there on the interwebs. But they cannot copy your story. And while the facts will tell it, the story is going to sell it. When I was thinking about the product that I wanted to create, I wanted something that was going to appeal to women, period. Regardless of race, ethnicity, nationality, size, whatever. I wanted something that was going to be universal. Something that any woman could see herself in, and really obsessed about it. I knew that it needed to be something that I could create, and I am not a designer. I'm not a graphic designer or anything. So it had to be something that was simple enough for me to create on my own, because I didn't want to hand it off to anybody. I wanted to do it. It was going to come from my head, and it was important to me that I create it. So when I was creating the BYOB, that was the thing that I wanted to be universal. I wanted every woman to see it. We'd already had a line of shirts and tops featuring women with their afros and women of color, just in all of their awesomeness. I wanted something that was going to be broader, more universal. I wanted it to be clear that this isn't the BYOB that stands for Bring Your Own Bottle, or whatever other people know of it as. I wanted to redefine it. Be Your Own Beautiful. The O makes it instantly resonate, and it instantly connects with women. Every woman sees this, and they know that is a classic red lip. So as I'm telling her the story of how BYOB came to be, and then the story behind it, why BYOB was important, why the message is important, why it's more than just what you see on a shirt. And by the time I got done, she said, can I buy a shirt? Have with me. Let me go ahead and pull out so you can see the entire collection, and you can pick the ones that you want. And what started as an interview turned into a sale of 2 shirts on the spot. Use your story. Use the